Bear with me, y'all. Got to get my mic on. I've been playing on Captain Jack's channel. I'm not getting my live ready. Okay, this out. This working?
This out.
Yeah, I think it's working.
This working? This out.
Yeah, I think it's working.
This working? This out.
Yeah, I think it's working. Well, welcome everybody. Phone, you barely hit anything and it switches screens. I want to get my coffee real quick. I got one of them things that moves. That moves with the camera, and I'm not really thrilled with it. It doesn't stay really where it's supposed to. I'd like y'all to see Gus back there. I think I'm just going to turn that thing off. We'll turn that off because I want y'all there. Gus, a good guy. Well, woohoo! Man, it's cold tonight. I got the fire going, but I got the front of the tent open. So, I got the front of the tent open so we can see. Do I need to move this over a little? So we can see. Looks like I already got some gifts. Man, thanks. Appreciate it. Got 18 on. This phone over here that I do the monitoring with is always behind. So, I don't know. But anyway, I'm Woody. This is Gus. He wanted me to get his Christmas stocking in case somebody wanted to get him anything for Christmas. And I got his Christmas hat today. I got the tree up in the tent. And I got the wood burner going. I got my first cup of coffee going. You guys got you a cup of coffee or you got you something to drink? And that's good. I didn't really want to know. Let me see if I can keep an eye on the chat. He looks chilled to the bone. Yes, he does. Let me put this up here so I can out and about with M&E. Gus needs some Carhartts. Yes, he does. Herbert T. Outdoors, welcome in. Herbert T. Yeah, he needs some pocket warmers. Herbert T., I was going to get him some ramen noodles today, and he told me lately everything goes right through him. So I didn't get him anything to eat today. And that little stocking that I got for him back there, he said that should be plenty for the gifts. That's Grateful Dead Santa. Sure is. Yep, that's old Gus. Anyway, that's Gus. I'm Woody. Star's not with us tonight, and this is going to be the best hour of your week. I didn't really know what to discuss tonight. I got this book today. It's called Back of Beyond, a Horace Kephart biography. And if you guys don't know, some of you probably know if you've hiked the Appalachian Trail or been to the Great Smoky Mountains, a lot of you probably know Horace Kephart and about his life. But if it wasn't for this guy's hounding and hounding and hounding, the Great Smoky Mountains may have never been a national park. And he was also responsible for the Appalachian Trail going through North Carolina and Tennessee. Now, if I'm wrong, you all can correct me, but I just got this biography today, and if you look on Amazon for a book, you can buy used books, and I bought a used book. It's kind of frayed on the corner here, but it was about half of what they wanted for a new book. So this is the one I bought, and I'd like to read to you, if I could. It won't take a minute. It's just a little prelude here. I'm trying to watch the chat, but I want to read a little bit of this book. Just jumped off my own live. Ozzy Osbourne. Well, I loved Ozzy Osbourne until he passed away. He's got a great memory. Great rock and roller. Great rock and roller. But Horace Kephart, outside the tent on the little fork of the Sugar Fork of Hazel Creek, a man is writing. Now, Horace Kephart, if you don't know, he was a great writer and a librarian. He was basically a librarian by trade. Very bright man, born in Pennsylvania. His table boards on upended kegs, he drafts meticulously clear paragraphs and weighs the finished pages with a shotgun shell. Squirrels rippling in the trees above do not distract him. Now see, that's why I like to get out by myself, because it's hard to be distracted. You can get closer to your maker when you're out by yourself. You can get closer to nature and just basically learn about yourself. The jug by a white pine is stopped with a cob. Each sentence he scratches with economy is payment on a vast unpayable obligation. We've all got an unpayable obligation. To his parents for the years of college, for the years of special courses at Cornell, for his tenure, cataloging Petrarch in Florence for the girl his Laura, married in Ithaca and taken west for the librarian's post in St. Louis, for the study of Finnish, for the unwritten history of Western exploration that excused long camping holidays and nights away from home and expensive rare editions for the weeks of drinking and sulk. Lean as a mountaineer himself, galluses swung at his sides, he scribbles to the young his intensity of woodcraft, weapons, survival, and of the hillmen, his archaic friends and landlords, makers of spirits. Even now, one's loose hog crashes through the brush into his camp and knocks a tent line from its stub, so the canvas home sags at one corner on his narrow cot and breaks the clothesline. As he jumps to shout and whack it back into the undergrowth, the unfinished sheet from an early chapter of our Southern Highlanders peels off his desk and luffs like a wounded dove out through scrub and leaves to the creek. I can almost picture it, sitting here reading that. I could just see him sitting there and and scribbling and writing, and having this hog come crashing through the brush. And he doesn't know if it's going to be friendly or not. It could be a wild feral pig as far as he knows. But yeah, the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla is here. Hello, Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. But I want to get to know Horace Kephart. I recently made a trip to the Smokies, and I made some stops through Cades Cove and seen some of the cabins, and I can just imagine him sitting back there in one of them cabins writing, and he fell so in love with the Smokies that he pushed and pushed and pushed, and there's a chapter in there about the politics that people had to go through to get the Smoky Mountains to be a national park. He's bored to death. He sure is. He sure is. Guy looks XD Sky Drifter 1108. Welcome in. Shaolin Mong said that guy looks bored to death. Well, he pretty much sits around and doesn't do very much. I know that. I went for a hike today. Me and Star went for a hike, and I tried to get him to go, and he said he just wanted to hang out at the tent. So, whatever. I'm having Cafe Bustelo for my drink of choice tonight, and tastes pretty good on a cold night. I'm gonna have to get up pretty soon and put a new log in the wood burner. It's not that not burning that hot tonight. It took me an hour to get it going. The smoke, the downdraft. We got another windy day. This is the third Wednesday in a row we've had a windy day. But every time we get a good blowback from the west, the tent gets smoked out. Brian Irvine was walking through a graveyard the other day when a bloke popped out from behind a headstone. Morning, I said. No, taking a shirt, he said. He was, Mourning. So I get that one. If you'd have spelled it morning, I would have gotten it immediately. That was pretty good. I would have rather had taking a crap, but we don't have very many on there. We're lagging tonight. We've usually got 40 likes and 50 people on by now. What's going on? It's a slow night. Maybe I shouldn't have started with reading the book, because there was quite a few on before I started reading on the book. We're up to 9. Come on, everybody. Come on in. Welcome in. But, I just love that area down there in the Smokies. I do. I could move down there. Better check my volume. Is the volume okay out there? Somebody want to answer? Okay, I checked it on this. It's okay. No, didn't get to see the Northern Lights last night. It was cloudy where I'm at. My daughter was in Delaware, Ohio, going to work. She works third shift, and she got a beautiful pic of the Northern Lights behind her. I'm in Mansfield, Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla. Probably not a whole long ways from you. Oh, I didn't know you could see them tonight. I hadn't been looking. There was beautiful pics all over the internet last night of people that had gotten some good pics. Gus, did you see the Did you see the lights last night? You guys like my Christmas tree? We got the Christmas tree up, and I got Gus's stocking up. I don't know what I'm going to get him to put in that stocking. He's not allowed to have chocolate because it gives him diarrhea. Hey, Xander E3C. Yes, I remember you. Y'all, I want to shout out Xander E3C. Yep, I sure do remember you. You came on my live down when I was down in Tennessee. Yep, thanks for coming back. I've had a good day today. I went hiking, went out to seen a waterfall. I had planned a camp for this week at a state park, and they changed the forecast. I think Star wants to come over. They changed the forecast, and they changed the amount of snow they were supposed to get, and I wanted to go for a heavy snow camp, and it never came, so I canceled. Yeah, get that book, Skydrifter. I'm going to start reading some more of his stuff too. I just love to read about the old pioneers and the settlers that settled down there. Ohio. Skydrifter 1108, welcome anytime. You guys, can you give me a few minutes to go get Star? She's wanting to come over here. Just a moment. I'll be right back. Why didn't you just come over? You could have come over. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can come with me. You don't want to come? Okay. All right. Go on. I guess she didn't want to come, y'all. I put Star in. I thought she wanted to come, y'all, and she didn't. She just wanted in. Oh. Okay. What was we talking about? Hey, I'm in Kentucky. Cool. I was in your state 2 weeks ago on the way to Gatlinburg. Rained all the way through there pretty much. You start talking about Kentucky and you're going to get out and about M&D out of the woodwork. The coolest part of Kentucky, where's that? Yeah, Gypsy, I've been following you. Aren't you like from up, I don't know, you're probably north central Ohio, up in that region. I got the fire lit. Is it going out? I'm letting the fire go out. Cold tonight. It's the coldest Wednesday since I started doing my lives. Glenn Campbell, hello. Yeah, I got to stoke that up. It's cold in here. Gus is getting cold. You cold, Gus?
Yeah, I'm a little cold there, Dad.
Quit calling me Dad. I told him a couple weeks ago not to call me Dad. I was on Captain Jack's live. He came on at, I think, 6 to 8. They're getting ready to play some game over there. If y'all like to play a game, you can go over to Captain Jack Scrapper's live, and they're playing some type of game over there. LaGrange, Kentucky. Striking resemblance. Yeah, he does look a little bit like me. If I could take off a little bit of weight, though, I wish I could take off weight as easy as he does. He don't have to jog or nothing, and he just stays the same weight.
You calling me skinny?
No, I'm not calling you skinny. Man. He's got some, this Horace Kephart's got a lot of writings out about how to do woodworking and stuff like that, too. So, this book was like $19 on Amazon, and I got it for, I think, $11 because it was used. He's all knees and shin bones. Yep. Yep. Oh, I shouldn't let him hear that. He gets really, really upset when people start making fun of him, don't you? I got that fire stoked up pretty good now. It's getting a lot warmer in here. I can't believe I let it get so low. I still get on these lives and I neglect my stove. Yeah. Glenn said he didn't mean it, what he said about you.
Better not.
He wanted his own microphone. I won't give him his own microphone. If I give him his own microphone, YouTube would shut us down. Welcome in, everybody that's here tonight. Paul, hello, sir, here from German Navy. Well, welcome, welcome. German, is it German or German? German Navy. Gus, somebody said you had chicken legs.
Mere minute.
You started it now.
You said I had chicken legs, Dad.
Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla.
Where's that guy live?
I don't think I'm going to tell you where he lives.
Better never let me to find out where he lives. Time to come to my face and tell me that.
You got him worked up now. You got him worked up. Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla. He was back there being good. This coffee's pretty good. I like that Cafe Bustelo. Especially early in the morning, right after getting up from a good night's sleep camping. I got these new lights. They advertise them as 12 volt. And when I got them, they were AC. But when you plug them in, it does not even register on my power station. Does not even register. I've got this tree plugged in, and I got the string of lights plugged in, a 50-foot string of lights, and it's not registering any wattage going out. Gypsy says, I got you all worked up, buddy. Take a chill pill. Oh man, I don't want to tell him that. He he will really go off. They said you better, almost all I'm going to say is if you have to take a chill pill, don't take it with water, okay?
I've been taking one of them new bone pills that they've been advertising on TV.
Oh, okay. He said he's taking a bone pill. We don't discuss that kind of stuff on here. I support all races. Okay? Thank you. Thank you, moderator. Appreciate it. Looks like Santa was, yeah, he hasn't gotten his benefits yet this month. Gray nomadic camping. Welcome in, Josh Gee, 91. Appreciate you being here. If you're here, remember to hit that like button, double tap that screen if you're on a phone. If you're on a TV, you're probably seeing a little black screen in the middle of your TV, which I know doesn't look very good. But if you're on a phone, it looks pretty good. We've got a dull chat room tonight, you all. God.
No, they're bone pills, Dad.
Are they blue?
No, they're them bone pills for your sacroiliac.
They're for his sacroiliac, I guess. We got somebody in the chat said you should retire, Gus. He's been wanting to go somewhere where it's warmer because he said he's been getting really cold hanging out around here. I dug him up out of nowhere. He's got a cousin named Earl that lives over around Fostoria, over in that area. His cousin Earl lives with Out and About with M&D, and he's got another cousin down in the hills named Boney. So they used to run moonshine back in the day, and they all got in a car wreck one night. They didn't have their seatbelts on. Somebody deleted a message. Okay, I didn't see it. Yeah, he gets senior benefits. He's on Social Security. Star, if you all don't know him, I got a dog named Star, who's one of my best friends. And she was out here last week for the live, and Gus's dog Buster was out here, and they got into a big old fight just about as soon as the live was over. So I got Buster tied up over on the other side of the property. Gus, do you know any famous people?
Come here a minute. I should just give him a mic.
Paul wants to know if you know any famous people.
Knew Abe Lincoln. And I knew General Grant back in the day when I was in the war.
Oh, okay. Let me shake your hand, buddy. That's really cool. Did you guys hear that? Bone Thugs in Harmony. Message held for review. Well, yeah, he might. He might. He just needs to put a little bit of meat on his bones. He looks like he's got about a 46 chest there, but everything else is so small that it looks bigger. I haven't been seeing much from you, Gypsy and Vanilla. Your videos, are they not showing up, or have you been releasing any? Wow, I'm down to one person on here. That's not good. I lost my crowd tonight. Must be a boring... Ooh, did you guys see that smoke, that blowback come back in here? That wind came just right. Woo! Yeah. Nope, don't drink any beers. I'm drinking coffee tonight. Cafe Bustelo. It is a cold night and windy. We got 15 likes. Is there anybody in here that hasn't remembered to like? Got a video coming out tomorrow, and I'll give you a little bit of tip. There was some hanky-panky going on in the woods, and you see my video tomorrow, you'll see what I'm talking about. Hanky-panky in the woods. Never know what you're going to run across when you're out hiking in the woods. Do I enjoy cannabis, Bailey Smith? I haven't had cannabis for so long that I couldn't tell you. See, I haven't had cannabis since 1990. Early 1990. How many years is that? 10, 25, 35 years. I do remember that it made me it made me awful hungry and a little paranoid. Kind of thought people was looking at you when they wasn't paying any attention to y'all. But welcome in, Bailey Smith, 859. Cannabis is legal. I ain't got a bad thing to say about it. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome to the best hour of the week. I just got smoked out again. I got that downdraft. Imagine if I had this tent completely closed up and I was trying to sleep back there. In my backyard? No, I'm in my back 40. I've got 2 acres. I guess you could say I'm in my yard. I don't ever try to trick people, make them think I'm doing something I'm not. When I go camping, I go camping. When I do a live from the nature hike, I do a live from the nature hike. This tent, I will say, if you guys are looking for a good tent, I've had this tent up a month sitting here through some very, very high winds, through some heavy rains, through a heavy snow the other day, and it is working perfectly. I came in the other day and had a little bit of condensation it had the heavy snow on top and had a little bit of condensation inside the tent. Thanks, Blah 4486. It is a nice little wood stove. It's a medium-sized deer for me. The grandson and I is going to be we got another canvas hot tent out, and we're going to go out for a 2-nighter. And me and the grandson's going to take the 15x9 canvas and set it up for a 2-nighter. And I think that deer for me should heat that 15x9 okay. I've got a smaller stove, but I don't think it would heat the big tent. Now I think the small stove would heat this tent because it's warm in here and I've got this whole big area open. We don't talk about that. It doesn't matter what I think about it. We don't down any type of groups on this channel. Ohio Travels with Chris said hi. Hi, Chris. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in, my friend. We got 1, 2, probably 3 or 4 channels on here at least. You ought to go check each other out. Does Gus snore at night? Gus does snore at night. I don't know whether it's snoring so much or when he rolls over, I think his bones rattle against each other. And it might make the sound of a snore. I had to go to the dermatologist the other day, and that's why I'm trying to set this way. I got a great big scab on the side of my nose over here and a couple places on my head that they froze and actually feels hot. But my wife was sitting in a chair in the room, and she moved just right, and that chair made this sound just like she farted, man, and it was so funny. Yeah, Chris, go check Out and About. He does a lot of travel lives, a lot of good hiking videos. Oh, cool. Yeah, they're good people. Her husband's a preacher. He's a real good guy. He used to, I don't know whether he's preaching anymore or not, but he did have a church down around Belleville. James Johnson, hello. Hello, James Johnson. Welcome in. Appreciate you stopping by. We do a lot of hiking, camping, adventure videos on this channel. If you think about giving us a sub, sure would be appreciated. Double tap your screen to like. If you're watching on the TV, you probably got a small strip down the middle of your TV, and I am sorry about that. Oh, he's not preaching right now? Okay. Well, no, just because you're a preacher don't make you a good person. We're all have our faults. We all have our faults, Bailey Smith. Boots Outdoors, welcome in. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay, Boots. I was down to 1 viewer on here a little while ago, and it was a little discouraging, but I'm back up a little bit now. I had a real good live last week. I don't know where everybody's at this week. Maybe they're getting bored with these live from the nature hike videos. Maybe I better come up with something else. But I will tell you, if you watch my video coming out tomorrow at 5, there was some hanky-panky going on in the woods I was hiking in today. Yeah, you're going to see it on my video. Jacob, is it Rudd? Rude? Oh, yeah. Yeah, her husband's a good preacher. Hot tenting and peaceful. They also do, Chris does a lot of videos of museums, aircraft museums. I really enjoy them. Guy in the tent has been camping too long. Gus? We're doing pretty good tonight, James Johnson. I don't know about the people in the chat, but me and Gus is doing pretty good. I just got another blowback. The wind straight out of the west and blows it back. The reason being, I think, is I've got a 45 on the pipe, so I can take my pipe out 36 inches, so no type of ash can fall on the tent, and I think the 45 kind of does that. I got to get a couple more sections of pipe. This tent is so tall that I got to get a couple more sections of pipe so I can just run it straight up and get it farther away from the tent. Well, Bailey Smith, all I'm going to say is check the video out tomorrow. There was some hanky-panky going on. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave you hanging. Gus came into my life about 5 weeks ago, 5-6 weeks ago, right around Halloween. And him and I's been hanging out together ever since. I can't remember where I dug him up, but I found him. I will tell too, I want you guys to think about that we're coming up to the season of giving. And Salvation Army will be putting a little kettle out there pretty soon. It'll probably be needed more this year than it ever has. And my next live will not be from the nature hike. It will be from a sidewalk somewhere. I'm going to sleep out on November 20th. I'm going to make a cardboard structure to sleep out in, just in case it rains, because I do want to make it all night. And I'm going to construct a cardboard structure, and I may take it over to Walmart in Mansfield and let them know what I'm doing, of course. And then I will do my live. It will be all night from the sleep out. I'm going to take a cheap mat. It won't be the comfortable mat I usually take camping. I want to make myself feel as much like a homeless person as I can. What November 20th is the National Sleep Out for homeless youth. And they want you to donate to Harmony House. I'm asking you to donate to Harmony House, or to maybe throw a little extra donation into Salvation Army. I don't ever want you to send me any money. I'm doing okay. I don't need your money. But I will be out there. I'll be out there all night, and I'm going to have my camera running all night. And I'll take my sleeping bag, and I might take me a little propane stove so I can cook me a noodle, or ramen noodles throughout the night to help keep me warm. Believe it or not, when it's cold out, you burn more calories than you do when it's warm out, because your body has to warm itself, and it uses calories to warm itself. Let me see if I can get caught up on the chat. I just have got home from a 12-hour shift. Poured me a glass of old granddad, I believe, rye whiskey bourbon. Sound like a good video. I will watch it. Um, Cheers, James. Relax. Would you support a centralized government? No, I would not support any type of government that persecutes anybody. That's all I'm going to say. I don't care if it guarantees stability in prices, housing, and would control and persecute corporate greed. I do not and would not and do not recommend persecuting anybody or anything. I'm going to let that comment stay on here. Take a box and a tin can stove. Well, I seen them little stoves that you was teaching everybody to make on an M25 Gypsy. That was kind of cool. I'm just going to take my little propane stove, whatever I can fit into my backpack, and I may even walk there, but I don't know about walking there because I do want to take that little cardboard structure in case it rains. Um, I know, I know some people's got to stay out in the rain, but I do want to try to keep the rain off of me. I don't want to. I'm not getting the flu shot this year. I'm not getting a pneumonia shot. I want to, and if you want, I'm not against them things. I'm just not getting them, and I don't want to catch pneumonia or catch a severe cold while I'm doing this. I make a great stick stove out of tin cans. Yeah, I saw that. Any advice on nomad camping, Sturgis bike rally? Never been there. I hear it's a good time. I think a channel that I watch called Gone Again went to Sturgis and camped out. They took a 6x10 cargo trailer that they converted to camp in. But I would recommend this tent anywhere, to be honest with you. The way it's designed for the wind to blow, to just break and go over it. So, and it's got 6 doors in it. It's got a little bedroom back there now critters can get up under the edge of this tent, but this has got a bedroom in it that if you zip this bedroom up, critters cannot get in the bedroom area. Dave Duncan said hi. Hi, David Duncan. How you doing? Welcome in. Appreciate you. Try to double tap that screen if you can. Give us a like. This channel does a lot of camping adventure videos, hiking videos. If you think about giving us a subscription. But getting back to what we was talking about, it's the season of giving, and I recommend everybody dig a little deeper. If you only give one more dollar than you usually give, try to do it. I'll be standing out with ringing the bell probably 2 or 3 times this season. I try to pick and I'm not trying to make myself look good, but I try to pick the times that most people don't want to go. And it seems like that I always get stuck when it's the coldest. I don't know, but I always dress for it. If you dress for it, you can make it. I lived like I had no home from 17 to 19 years of age. Well, this is basically what this is for. It's homeless youth. This November 20th sleep out. And you can get on Harmony House's website and check it out. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. You really learned a lot and grew up, didn't you? Yep. I spent 21 years in one of them. Yep, just chilling like a villain, Aiden K7. Welcome in. Welcome in. Think about giving us a like. Bet you was never more happy to see Dad than you was that day, Gypsy, Vanilla Gorilla. I've only got about 8 minutes left. It's been a pretty boring, live tonight. I'm just chilling. I just finished my cup of coffee. We was talking about Horace Kephart and how he was really pushed to make the Great Smoky Mountains a national park, and the origination of the Appalachian Trail in North Carolina and Tennessee. Been good from what I've heard. I guess I'm kind of lost on that one. Oh, okay, you're talking about the live. Yeah, we don't get too excited in these lives. I'm kind of boring. I'd like to sit by the fire an hour a week and have coffee. Last week I had 2 cups. I got these new lights. I was telling everybody that they don't draw any power from the power station. I like that about them. Every once in a while, Gus gets mouthy back there, but other than that, hi, Boots. I like that setup you got, Woody. Yeah, I like it too. Let's see let me read this. Well, actually, I tried to call my old friends, but a lot had changed since I was gone and Dad was an option. I still hadn't grown up or learned anything at that point. Well, from what I see of your videos, you sure have now. And looks like you're doing good. It is, it's 15 by 7, 15 long, and a 7 wide. And I would have a lot more area in here if I took the bedroom out. The bedroom takes away about a foot all the way around the back section. This here that I have up here will extend out 8 feet. It extends out 4 feet, and you got to furnish your own poles, and you can unzip it and extend it another 4 feet, so it's got a total of 8 feet that it will extend out. So yeah, it's got a porch. If you take this camping and put the porch out, you don't have to have a tarp in case it rains. You can leave the door open and set in the tent with the porch out and don't have to worry about the rain getting in. Sure can. Now, as far as an SUV, this is not tall enough to open up the back of an SUV and have it in here. But you could back an SUV up to it with the back opened and just back it up right against the top part of the tent, and it would be perfect. You could actually crawl in and out of your SUV that way. But as far as, I don't know what you would do about the sides. You would have to mush fake something on the sides to get it to seal. Look up the Nature Hike Dune. Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. Look up Nature Hike Dune 10.9. And they also have a 7.3, which is not quite as big as this. This is considered a 4-person tent, and it is a genuine 4-person tent. The 7.6 is actually, I would consider more a 2-person tent. Can you stand up at the door? No, you can't stand up at the door. Right here's the door. I'm 5'8", and here's the door, but you can stand right here. So it is 6 foot, I believe it's about 6'6" in the center of the tent. We don't have much time left. I'm only going to put one small log in. I'd like to get up to 25 likes. I got 23. If I can just get 2 more likes, y'all. I think you're a little taller, aren't you, Vanilla Gorilla? I still think you could stand up in this tent. I like a tent you can stand up in so you can change clothes. You can even stand up. Let me see. I can stand up in the bedroom section just fine. And I've still got about, I would say someone 6'2" could stand up in the bedroom, because you lose about a foot up here, about 8 inches up here. So between the bedroom and the top of the tent. Let me bring the camera in and show you. So you've got about 8 inches between the top of the tent and the top of the bedroom. And that bedroom is plenty wide enough to sleep 3 people very comfortably, and 4 people snug as a bug in a rug. So $24 likes. Come on, give me one more like, y'all, and then we'll get off of here. You've only got 9 watching, so no, the stovepipe passed through. And let me bring you back in. It's the only thing, and I told Nature Hike I didn't like it. The stovepipe pass through should be on it right there. Came installed. It's very nice. It's got a cover that zips down over top of it when you aren't using it. But the only thing I told Nature Hike is I don't like it. It's too big. If it was raining out, the rain would be raining right in. So what I did, I went and bought another stove jack, and I put it on the outside, and I just cut it big enough to fit around the pipe. So, and that is I believe it's a 2 3/16 inch pipe. It's a bigger stove pipe. Most of the pipes that come with the stoves are like 1 7/8 inches. So I've got a Winterwell makes a pipe that's 2 3/16. So I'm going to order 2 more sections from them. because the tent's so tall that this is plenty tall enough for a smaller hot tent, but for this tent, there's not enough pipe. Sorry about that, you guys. Ooh, I just dropped a like. Somebody unliked it. Dropped from 24 to 23. Oh well. I don't know. I just bought a stove jack that didn't have a hole in it, and then I cut my own, and it fits nice and snug around the outside of the pipe on the tent. Yep. The station is charged with the solar panel, and like I say, when I turn these lights on, and they're using AC, and the Christmas tree, it shows 0 wattage going out of the station. Oh, back up to 24 likes. Come on, somebody give me another like. Give me another like on here. Double tap that screen. Give us a subscribe. Give us a like. Yep, this power station, M&D, is right down here. It's an EcoFlow, 1,024 watt hours. And if I ever purchase another thing for camping or travel, it's going to be a Blue Eddy. I do like the EcoFlow. Well, I think the blow is mostly because I put the 45 on it. If I had like 36 more inches of pipe going straight up with the I can't think of the top piece that fits on it to keep the ash from supposedly blowing out, but it does blow out. I don't care what you put on it. Sometimes that ash will blow out, but I want to get it way up higher over top of the tent before I go straight up with it. Rusty Rat Garage. All right, thank you guys. I got 26. I can close this out now. Thank you, Rusty. Thanks for liking. Think about subscribing. Y'all, it's been good being on here tonight. Thanks out and about with M&D. I'll check you out, Rusty. I really will. Rusty Rat Garage. As soon as I get off of here, I'm going to go to your channel. I'll see you all like next week. I won't be in the tent. I will be live from a sidewalk somewhere doing my all-night outdoor sleep out. All right. Right now they're calling for 37 at night with possible rain. All right. So looks like I might get wet next week. Look like a Japanese Yakuza godfather who fled Brazil to France because of a parking ticket. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad I look like somebody. Cool. Cool. I get tired and I get bored looking like myself. Bye, you all. Have a good one.